Hey guys, welcome back to Trizane & Co. Trizane & Co. Cut. Hi guys, welcome back to Trizane & Co. Thank you for watching and Happy New Year. This video is a little bit different as I'm going to be going through some software that I use to help keep me organized. I'm also going to talk about some of the goals that I have for 2022 and some of my travel plans. I would also like to say a big thank you to those of you who watch. I do hope that you find my videos interesting, at very least entertaining. Seeing you guys watching it, liking it, commenting, that's motivation to keep me going. For some strange reason, I feel the need to share my life with people I don't know, and some of you that do watch, you are family and friends, and I feel even more strange because you actually know me. And then you get to see I guess like a little snippet of my day of things that you might not normally see. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned. I hope you enjoy this video, and we'll get into it. Ooh. Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Notion. This is what I'm using this year to plan my life, basically, everything in one place. And I'm going to give you a little walkthrough of my travel plans for this year, some of my goals, and how I use Notion. I'll also give you an overview of the David Allen's method for getting things done and how I plan my trips. So we're going to break this video down into 3 areas. Moving into an overview of Notion. So here is a blank page that we are going to create together. So here we're going to put some sample data. We're going to make a table. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a table. You basically just go up into the left pane here. You see the plus sign and you just say add a page. Now you have a page. So you'll see when you first add the page, it says untitled, press enter to continue with an empty page, or it gives you these blocks, these attributes that you can add. It also allows you to do templates. So if you were to go into the templates, you can see that for a student, there are class notes, job applications, a grade calculator, and it gives you a really good snippet of what this stuff would look like. There's something in here for everyone. Here is for a design team, a roadmap of different projects, engineering. There's a bunch of different things that you can do. So this would be similar to my database, pages that are all linked on the main page. So yeah, there's a bunch of things that you can do here. So it's really easy to use. You can customize it. You can add an icon. Let's change this icon. Let's add an apple. You can add a cover if you like. So the cover here, they have covers that you can use that are part of stock, or you can go to Unsplash, which is another stock image website, and you can change the background to whatever you like. Untitled, we can call this a sample page. And if you didn't want to use that little menu that they had there, if you press the slash button, all of these block options come up. So you can do text, page, to-do list, heading, table, bulleted list. You can create different types of tables that are linked to databases and things like that. So for simplicity, let's just do a to-do list. So here you go. I started writing to do, and to do came up, and then I can put task 1, task 2, and then you can go through and click them off as you need them. If I wanted to add a table, same idea. You can add a table, or you can add a table database inline, and this is really nice because it does have filter options for you. So once you put some columns in here, you can start filtering by whatever you need, and you can have some formulas. You can also insert an image, so you can really pretty up your page. I'll do the Unsplash so you can see. Unsplash is the stock image area. And if you wanted to create columns, you can definitely create columns. If you drag your picture, oh, I'm not doing a good job here. If I drag this, so you see when I dragged it off to the right of the tasks area, there's a blue line that shows up. Now I've made 2 columns here. And if you click on the 6 dots, you can change this and put this wherever you like. So it's really customizable. Just got to play around and find out what works for you. This is the free version of Notion that I'm using, and I also have the app installed on my iPhone and my iPad. If I make a change here in the web version, it will show up in my iPad, it will show up on my iPhone, and it's vice versa. If I was to make a change on my iPad, it will show up on my iPhone and here. So really quickly, I have broken these down into areas of my life. So personal, YouTube, and my business. So here's my personal, my Trizane & Co. is my YouTube, and Trizane Dog Services is my dog training business. Goals for this year, for 2022, let's go on into that page so you can have a look here. So this is the Kanban board system. If you're not familiar with the Kanban board system, it's a column with headings for projects. So a project that would be in an idea stage, progress, review, published, or completed, and you can create the columns to your liking and to whatever your needs are. So for my goals, I'm looking at to do, doing, and done. And you can see that I'd like to read 15 books for this year. I want to learn one song on the drums. I want to go to the US. I want to publish at least 2 videos a month on YouTube, launch my online course for my business, and then I want to complete my Aggression in Dogs Master Course. And the lovely thing about this is you can just pick these cards up and you can just move them to the column. So if you are done, you've completed learning a song on the drums for the year, you just place it in the done column. If you were doing it, you can place it there. So I really like that I can just drag and drop things. Going back into 2022, you'll see down here, and what I really like is, for example, the content creator for my business. So sometimes ideas come to me at night and I don't have the power to kind of flesh them out and see them to fruition, but I don't want to lose them, going to sleep and then waking up and forgetting. So I will actually just put them here in the idea stage. And then the next day, or when I have some time on my schedule, I will come back and I would look into the idea area and I can see an item that I want to start working on. So for example, a puppy preparation guide. I can start working on that. I can put it in the in progress stage. I can click on this card and then I have a little template here of things to get me started. So the research phase, any notes, and then a draft of what that would look like. And again, you can just drag and drop and put them where you need to. Going back to the 2022 page, I'll show you down here at the bottom, I have a calendar. This calendar keeps track of all of my bills. As you can imagine, having a training calendar and a personal calendar with my own dates and sessions and training and all that stuff, bills would get lost. I would pay them late. So in order to avoid late fees, I have devoted one calendar for my bills. And here you can see I paid all my bills for this month. I feel so great about that. But yes, if I was to move into February, I would start putting in the February bills. I have a habit tracker off to the side. I am trying to do my best with working out, and as you can see for this year, I haven't really done much. But today we did have a snowstorm, and I shoveled, and I'm going to call that a workout. So I will say that I have accomplished one workout for the year. But this is just to keep on my radar so that, I know that I'm drinking. I have to keep drinking water. I have to work out. I should read 5 pages, and I want to get 7 hours of sleep. So these are things that I want to create healthier habits for. Going into my weekly overview, you'll see here it's another Kanban board system, and I've just changed the headings to the days of the week. So I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then completed just hides all of the completed tasks. I usually write my tasks down here in the task list, unless I know for sure I want to put something, say for example on Thursday. I want to call my friend Andy. So I want to call him on Thursday, so if I know that for sure, I'm going to put it right where I want it. Other than that, I put it down here in my task list, and then I just pick them up, and then I put them where I need it. So check tires on trailer and glycol levels. I'm going to put that to do tomorrow. So you can just drag your cards right out of your task list and put them into whatever day of the week that you need to. And I love this because you can move these around. You can rotate these, you can cycle them if you need to. It's really nice, this feature of having to move them around. The task list also down here, you can see some of these are not assigned. They are items that I want to keep on my my radar. So for example, I had this down here. Follow up with Renee on training for Daisy. That's the week of January 24th. We are right now the week of January 17th. So it hasn't come up yet, but I do not want to lose sight of it. I want to make sure that I am going to call her. So I don't have a day of the week yet because I don't want it to get lost, but I do know that if it sits down here, I will do that. Going back to 2022, these hyperlinks are all pages. So they're all, if I was to expand on my 2022 on the left pane here, you'll see all of these pages. And you just drag and drop. this is how I use Notion for my personal setup, and you can look up on YouTube different ways that will help you to be more productive or be more organized. There are a lot of videos out there, and once you start going into one video, you'll find other videos that kind of help you, and you get a little bit closer to the perfect setup that's going to be the one that is for you. What this is a catch-all inbox that has your ideas and your tasks, your to-dos, and then each one of those filters in to a different table below, depending on what you have assigned for that table. So for example, if I was to go into my task table and I wanted to pay a utility bill, that was one task. And then I also had to follow up with the dry cleaner. Let's see here. For my my clothing. Maybe I was going to review a book. That's maybe another task that I have to do. Something to do with my business, order business cards. So I've caught some of my tasks that I need to do, and I'm going to start assigning different tags to them. So for my utility bill, I have a due date. It's going to be due on Saturday, January 15th. Context is something like it could be whatever you like. So I just have 5 here. Is it a home? Is it an office thing? Can I do it on my phone? Is it a high energy, low energy thing? So I can actually say it's a low energy thing. It's a home task. It's high priority because it's only 2 days away before it's due. And then once I assign it to a project, personal, you'll see it show up in my personal tasks down here. So let me just clear this. Sorry. All right, so here it is, pay utility bill, January 15th. You'll also notice that it's in the task table for due soon. So once you pay this, so I've done it, I've paid it, well done. It's now gone. It's gone from my personal task. And this is how I've just set up this table to get rid of all of the completed tasks. So if I go through the other one, follow up with the dry cleaner, that's a phone call. It's high priority. And again, that's a personal task. Order business cards, let's say that is a business task and I have to review a book, maybe it's a business book. So I'm going to say that's a business task. So you'll see that it now flows into the business table. Review the book, update the website, and so on. When they're done, similar fashion, just like personal, you just click on the done button and it goes away. It's not going to go away because I didn't put the filter on it, and that's what you can do over here. So you'll say add a filter, and it'll be something like when done is unchecked. So there you go. So now it's gone. So anytime these are done, they disappear. So this is the David Allen's Getting Things Done method. I take you to my travel plans because my goal for the new year is to travel 10% out of the year, and that is going to be camping out of my trailer and road trips and weekend trips. So I do have one in the planning stage right now. It's my Oklahoma, Texas road trip, and I am going to be starting my trip on March 20th and are coming back on April 2nd. If I was to open this line item here, you can see I have routes and stops along the way. So I'm going to stop in Ohio and I'm going to meet up with a friend. And then I'm going to stop and drive 4 hours to different places. It's going to be tornado season. I've made note of that. I have some tasks here that I need to do. And then I also created a little calendar down here so that I can get a really good glance of how many days I'm actually spending in certain areas. So that's what my travel plan looks like. I did want to show you guys as well. In addition to using that, I am using roadtrippers.com, and this is a really nice way to map out your route. So I am coming from Toronto, which is my starting point, and my final destination will be Garner State Park Campground. Along the way, I have 4 stops. So I'm going to be stopping off in Indiana, Kansas, Oklahoma, Fort Worth, Texas, and then finally Garner State Park. I am using the free version again on roadtrippers.com, and it does allow you 5 waypoints or 5 stops along your route. And I have one free one left. I haven't used it. I don't have a 6th destination. But these are places that I plan to stay overnight and stay for a day or two. And then the other thing that I wanted to show you guys was it within hours. So within hours is a nice little website that you can go to find places to explore that's only a few hours from wherever you happen to be, whether it's your hometown or somewhere that you are visiting. And for example, I'll say I want to travel 1 hour from Brampton, where I live. So I'm going to put that in. And then it's going to bring up places that are 1 hour from Brampton. From the north, so if I go north of Brampton, Earl Row Provincial Park, northeast, there's some hotels, 51 kilometers east of Brampton, Toronto Zoo, south, I have some places in Hamilton I can go check out. Southwest of Brampton is African Lion Safari, and then they give you a nice little map down here with some pins that are showing you the radius of the, the hour destinations. So that's a really neat thing. I do like that because um, it's something that I can use instead of having like this huge itinerary and feeling overwhelmed by all of the planning that I have to do and going this place and that place. I can just pull that up and just see where I'm at and what I would like to do. The way that I also find places to stay is I use good old Google. So I'll type in, Garner State Park, for example. Um, in Texas, and it'll show up the park. It shows me photos, it shows me reviews. I can see all sorts of things. I also use Tab Camping Trailers forums or any type of camping forum to find reviews, and I will just go into their search feature and I will look up something, say Kansas. So anyone who has visited Kansas and they posted it in here, I can see if they tagged where they were at, and I can look it up and get firsthand experience from them. There are some other apps that I can use as well, which are on my phone. I can use iOverlander or Campendium. So that's a quick look of how I kind of organize my life, how I'm using my my Notion as a digital planner, and how I plan my trips. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I know this video is a little bit different, but I do hope that you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions about Notion and I can help you out, please let me know. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and enjoy your 2022. And I'll be here and taking you guys along for the ride. All right, thanks. Hi guys, Happy New Year, Happy 2022. Thank you for watching my channel. No, that's not good. One day I'm gonna get good at this, I swear I will. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2022, and yeah. Go share the bed. Rue, leave her. No, you have to share the bed. That's not nice. Hanging on. Rue. You could lay down. Good girl, Amelia. It's okay. Good job. It's still there. It's like right over. Good. He could share.